Why would you do that? All right, two cards on the bottom for Yasu, who has a very fancy phone using fingerprint to unlock. All right, Misty Rainforest. And just some land drops so far. An exciting start.
I drink a lot of it. Turn on the fetch it timer. Cycle 1.
Yes, if you comment on YouTube, that does legally make you a YouTube commenter. Legally. Like, by legal terms.
Okay, Stoneforge.
Stoneforge Mystic about to hit the stack here. Looks like Phil has gestured it resolves. It's in there. Will it find Shuko? There's Shuko. All right, here's up the Beanstalk. Hitting the board for Phil. Shuko is in hand. Yeah, we don't know who the Oregon guy was. We don't know. There's a lot going on there. All right. Let's see. Shuko is in hand, so we may see Yasu try to deploy it here. Brainstorm to start.
I'm just telling you the high numbers on it. Minotaur is 4.
So, frequently when I've had Cephalid breakfast on stream, people have asked me, what does that mean? What the heck is going on? Cephalid Illusionist, I just shared the text in the chat, combined with either Shuko, which has a 0 mana activated ability that targets a creature, equip, or Nomads in Core, in combination with the Illusionist, allow you to mill your library on your whenever you want, right? Well, Shuko sorcery speed, but you choose a moment to mill your library. Narcomoebas enter the battlefield from the library after getting milled, and then Dread Return, Thassa's Oracle, after the library is gone, is the combo. So effective against this combo is Graveyard Hate. Needle effects. Creature removal is disruptive. Counter magic, of course. They don't have Cavern of Souls or anything like that. But they do run, usually, in versions I play against recently. Or okay, well there it is, Orum's Chant. I was just about to say that card. So all right, perfect timing. Orum's Chant on the stack.
Force pitch. Yep.
Force Pitch Ponder on Orum's Chant. It is countered. Yasu will fetch now. Yeah, Orum's Chant is scary. If you let that resolve, your game might be over. They don't exactly Orum's Chant, then Ponder, Fetch, Brainstorm, Fetch, and then pass the turn. That's not usually how it goes. All right, here's the Fairy Time Raveler, which functions kind of like Orum's Chant does in this deck.
I'm going to target Force Will.
Excuse me. Mystic Sanctuary targeting Force of Will and a Brainstorm for Phil.
Feels so unfair.
So you're either going to draw cards or you're going to place down one. In order to pick, you have to do like the center of no. This is indeed any color, but you can't mix and match. So it has to be 3 reds, 3 blacks, 3 something. Did I read the manuscript? It's a gray one. It has to be the same color. These have to be exact.
I'll go like this. I will Force Pitch a Brainstorm. Beanstalk trigger.
Yep. One loss from the let's say face-up card.
All right, Force Pitching Brainstorm onto Fairy. Stoneforge attacks. and Yasu appears to be done for now. Here's Triumph of St. Catherine. Beanstalk trigger.
I'm just gonna clean this up.
If you draw this card from the face up, instead of drawing 2 cards, you face up 1. You draw 1. You only draw 1.
I'm gonna put brainstorm on top.
Mystic Sanctuary, put Brainstorm on top. Another Beanstalk, draw Brainstorm. Very nice.
I will.
So, does Yasu go for it here if the combo is in hand? Shuko.
Results.
Illusionist. Thwart, returning 2 Mystic Sanctuaries and a Trop. Yasu scoops it up. Okay. Game 1 goes to Force of Phil. Yeah, so after that point, Phil can continually Phil mulligans to 6. After that point, Phil can continually Mystic Sanctuary. Get back to work at some point. And do it all over again.
Sometimes you just need more. You need more selection.
4 brainstorm, 4 partner, 4 point not good enough.
What else do I need in my deck?
All right, Yasu sounds a little bit skeptical about preordain here.
Think about if I just kept the ponder, right?
Ponder number 5, so good. Look up Mischief. Pass.
Oh, definitely. That's like the ultimate, like, that would be like the ultimate reveal that was made. Yeah. And you know what? I would actually buy it.
All right, here's another Urza Saga for Yasu. Phil cracks a Scalding Tarn. There's a vintage deck that pairs Gutch with Beans. That's interesting.
I can want to shoot it for next turn. You mill as much as you want until you decide I'm going to pass turn.
Yeah.
You get a bunch of other probably, right?
You're not going to
There to my hand.
It happens pretty often.
There's a Saga. Can look for Shuko, which you'll see sometimes in these breakfast decks.
I think that works. You use Wasteland there for the
Put the preordain on top.
Mystic Sanctuary, choose Preordain.
I would have to decipher why he's not winning right now.
Yeah. What is
Yeah, Roberts is new here, everybody. Please say hello. All right, Urza Saga pops. There's Shuko.
some of my favorite spots?
Some people are excited about 2 streams in a row, and some people are complaining about what they call live stream fatigue. So we're getting mixed reviews on that so far.
Creole. So like mud bugs, boils, yeah.
Dress down could blow up these constructs.
Once I got married down there. And
They're gone. Wow, look at that technique. Put them in the same sleeve and put them away. Wow. That's interesting.
yeah.
Is that proper technique right there? Having all the tokens in one sleeve? Won't the sleeve get all stretched out and weird? You don't want like a stretched out sleeve. It's kind of gross.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make the play and see if you can work through it, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I think it makes the most sense.
Low
Yeah.
to 2 strands in the wasteland. Play the wasteland, wasteland the treasure.
Because this deck doesn't have anything other than Shuko to get with something.
I just had a alright, we get to turn 1 maybe. That was
All right, here's the combo. Cephalid Illusionist and Shuko. It's getting power blasted on the stack though. Luster Storm. Could protect it.
I don't think I can come back from this.
Dress down. Okay. That's a temporary fix, I guess. It's getting dazed though. Quite a battle. Wow, force pitching force on the force pitching something.
Okay.
Nice stack, yeah.
I'm thinking about it as I'm making words.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think a ponder was pitched. Yeah, Yasu had good protection there for the combo.
I guess
Yeah, I just haven't played it.
You know what Phil was thinking in that moment when he scooped up his cards? Does anybody have a guess for the exact thought going through Phil's mind right there? I'll tell you what my guess is.
No one's radar right now. You never know, right? Like,
there for you.
Up the beanstalk names. Hand is revealed. Dress down, brainstorm, ponder, swords, force negation, power blast.
Orcish Bowmasters is
Yeah, I'm
Phil was thinking, wow, this is the best format. That's what Phil was thinking.
also I know most of what Legacy is like. I'm trying
That was his exact thought.
playing it.
Yeah.
Bowmasters.
I brought a pen. How did I? So annoying.
Where's your pen, Yasu? Come prepared. Oh my god.
Thank you. Sorry about that.
Scott just gifted 5 subs. 5 subs for the best format. And our sub goal of 460 was completed. 123 gifts on this channel for Scott. Thank you, Scott. Appreciate it. That's amazing. Shattered another record, folks. Are they even records at this point? Because they're like being broken all the time.
This is how many points it's worth. So if you manage to get a 6, it's worth 15 actually. So you get 4, right? You get 4. So longer round. Because if you start at a 1. No, I think there's a 0.
New goal from Twitch, 470. The 90s MTG growth spurt. Yeah. All right, here's a ponder for Yasu now. Knows what's in Phil's hand to beat. Which is quite helpful here.
I think that's a guarantee too.
I mean, no, it's correct. Like, every, I drove one.
The only real play.
Good.
Go.
I actually brought in my
Urza Saga comes in.
Yeah,
touche.
I mean, it kind of slows me down, but like,
I mean,
it doesn't.
Triumph of St. Catherine revealed. Miracle Trigger will resolve after Brainstorm resolves. Doing this correctly, chat.
I used to be a Christmas dog player.
Well, not actually.
All right, Phil fetches down to 18. And Triumph of St. Catherine is getting dazed.
You're definitely casting 3 spells in turns very often, so.
But on the store, it's like, it's not like, if you mind all that, it's full start.
Yeah, when any person finishes their turn.
But it could put an end to a chain or a couple.
It says when a player stops down to 0, 1, or 2 turns left
Counter
in
key
the
card
turn,
key.
each player, including that player, gets 1 final turn. So like let's say I have 3 turns and I have 2 turns left, I think.
Will there ever be a time again when Vendilion Click will shine? Will that day ever come? Maybe in Pioneer someday?
It's not Storm.
I know.
It's in Flux.
Who saw that storm?
It's not on the Storm.
It's already nuts. Like, he doesn't know.
I didn't get to use my Mariah card until.
We are going back to Lorwyn next year, aren't we? Am I going crazy, or did they announce that? I can't remember if that was real or if I dreamed that. There's so many products, you know. Like, I can't possibly keep track. Product fatigue, right, everybody? Big problem. Affects my life. There's a Saga ticking up. There's a construct on the board. It's upside down for some reason.
So good. And the thing is, even if you have force negation, first grief is going to take the. So you need 2 force negate, like it just. At least there's no force negation.
Wow, stretched out sleeve full of constructs. It looks like for Yasu. That we may have to report that. And 2 different construct tokens. Is that like stylish, or is that like? I don't know how I feel about that. How's everybody feeling?
Oh my man, I will buy it.
We'll talk to Yasu about it and see what's going on with that.
Oh, that could have gone wrong. I guess
Dress down. We'll blow them up. We knew about the dress down. Yeah, there could be Cheaty's faces in that sleeve. That's true. We are going back to Lorwyn, says Kithkin Lord. So that sounds like somebody that would know what they're talking about on the matter.
I'm gonna get a Mystic Sanctuary.
Is there any card that we would unban in Legacy if it stayed at 1? What do you mean by stayed at 1? I don't know what you mean by that.
Drop. Yep.
Find the Mystic Sanctuary.
Go.
Trophy.
Go.
Target.
Okay. Yep.
Like when you name it last one, you gotta tell me that's like.
Oh, restricted? I don't know. I really don't know.
Sorry, I'm playing a little loose for some reason.
All right, here's another Shuko found by Saga. 2 constructs on the battlefield again for Yasu. One of them is in that cheaty face sleeve packed with construct tokens that we're not really sure about. It's a little sketchy. There could be a cheaty face in there.
That on the stack. I'm gonna surgical the Cabal Therapy.
Surgical and Cabal Therapy. That could be a way for Phil to protect his hand after the milling stuff occurs.
Never finished my Wait, does everyone know the rule that I was talking about? Like, you pick 3 and then pick at least 1. At least, well, that was at the very beginning.
Excuse me. Been feeling just a little under the weather, so my voice sounds a little weird. I have a little bit of a cough and a little bit of a runny nose. I apologize. It's gross. I took a test, though, and it's not the virus, so that's good.
Lord of the Rings human that gets like +1/+1 for each human.
So the Cabal Therapy is gone, and now we see Yasu's hand is face up on the table. Brainstorm, Flusterstorm, Illusionist, Double Force, Narcomoeba. So 6 power on this construct.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
4 effects, 2 pounds.
Yeah, both players have good hands. This will be a battle.
Has to.
Every time I try to
Oh yeah. Trigger on the stack. She made the construct. You get that. Alright, that's fine. Sorry. You have a shoe code 50 here. I didn't know it was stopped.
Phil can fire off cards like Source to Plowshares on these constructs. Work on removing them one by one. But Cephalid Illusionist in hand will need to be dealt with, and it's protected right now by both Force of Will ×2 plus 2 blue cards and a Flusterstorm. So, gonna be tough. Gonna be tough to remove all this stuff without a Terminus. Which Phil could be trying to set up right here. Ponder Shuffle.
Okay, cool.
I'll say the advantage bar is over to the right for now.
Use 2 Sagas.
Or is the Saga currently putting Yasu ahead?
Oh, it's all 3 doesn't
Oh, it's 0 toughness. Okay, never mind.
That's it.
I'll pass.
Untap?
Yeah.
What color, what number?
Yeah, actually, I was literally thinking that on my way. I was like, it's been here a long time. What did you have?
Could Breakfast play Murktide? I guess it could, but it doesn't really synergize with anything and doesn't really feel necessary in a Urza Saga deck. In my opinion.
I'm gonna go 6.
You should have 1 card left. You drew Brainstorm, guess what you saw.
Non-creature nominated, correct?
Pyroblast on the Brainstorm. Phil trying to... Okay, gonna have to remove something here because we're attacking for 10. Removes the construct equipped with 2 Shukos, takes 4 damage. Or 3 damage, actually. With 1 construct gone.
This is free equip, so I'll just equip it. So equip 1.
You're good, you're good, you're good, you're good. I'm just thinking if I want to do anything before we go to my turn.
Alright, the Shukos attach themselves to the remaining constructs, and we're passing the turn. Looks like Phil's hand is Thwart, Force of Negation, Force of Will. And maybe thinking about Mystic Sanctuary here. What could that do? Still has to be careful with this Illusionist in hand. Illusionist plus Shuko is the combo, as they say.
Sorry, this is actually an interesting choice. I think it has one axis control, so we'll take this one. Sorry. This is great. Not making any other actions. Like a pay 2 life circle. I mean, to fairy.
Fair. Combat. Yeah. 6? Sorry, for 5.
All right, Phil goes to 1.
Is there more than
I pulled the other one.
Second man?
That's why I play here.
so your board is skeptical, I guess, is that the word?
All right, put another creature on the board with 1 power. With Phil at 1 seems good.
So the surgicals, they.
Yasu is under no pressure to go for it, so to speak. Could win this game without ever casting Illusionist at this point. Here's Thwart on Narcomoeba.
The only thing you really.
Prince Ashitaka, thank you for the gift sub. 8 now on the channel for Prince. Appreciate that.
19. Why did I get the line?
I got 3 fetch lands and the
I think surgicals is pretty good in ball.
Yeah, he does have force backup, but Yasu is under no pressure right here. There's no reason in my mind for Yasu to put more creatures on the board than what we have right now, other than Narcomoeba, which is expendable in some way. Being late and having to gift a sub, yeah, that's tradition on 90s MTG. If you're late, it's going to cost you. That's how people look at it, I think. All right, here's another Narcomoeba.
What's that?
By me going incredibly slow to win a one
1 power is good on this current board, and remember that Shuko can equip itself.
Ooh, is this tap? Oh, 2 Narcomoebas.
I mean, like, it's good.
Those Narcomoebas are creeping up. Missing Sanctuaries will have to be played sorcery speed. All right, brainstorm in response to Narcomoeba.
I do not, but.
Yasu's at 25. Control player is not even close to stabilized right now. I just don't see it as necessary a play to cast Illusionist here, especially when it's face up on the table with double force Flusterstorm backup. Phil will have to deal with what is currently on the board, and he's going to have to spend a lot of resources to do so. And when that's all done, the smoke is cleared, I'll slam Cephalid Illusionist with force backup. I think that's a great plan for Yasu.
I'm gonna hit. I hate you.
And it's face up, so Phil can't even plan for it at this point. Needs to remove both this construct and thinking about... He just force a will to Narcomoeba or whatever, and then... Oh, thwarted a Narcomoeba, and now is like stressed out about this second one.
I mean, it's good. It was like good. Yeah, it's good.
Trying to find a way to deal with a Narcomoeba right now. Like, all right, it resolves.
Equip 1? You got it. You got it. Pass turn.
All right, Shuko's equipped to the new Narcomoeba. Here's Triumph of St. Catherine, which helps a little bit. Now, Narcomoeba has flying. So that still needs to be dealt with.
Good idea what it is. Like, good.
I'm going to target.
Mystic Sanctuary. It looks like Phil has Dress Down in hand, which could change the situation for combat. But again, Force of Will in Yasu's hand. It's very possible that this game comes down to Yasu even pitches. It's possible that Yasu pitches this Illusionist to Force of Will to make sure these 2 creatures on the board reach the end zone. Well, Narcomoeba flies, so the unlikely the construct will be attacking into a lifelink 5-power creature. But I think you know what I mean. Yasu's rooting for the creatures already on the battlefield at this point. They're the path to victory. On the path to victory. If Dress Down resolves, the construct would die. But is it likely Dress Down will resolve? I say no. Narcomoeba attacks. Here's Dress Down. Giving Yasu a chance to make the wrong attacks. Force of Will, pitch Illusionist. As I predicted, chat. Force of Negation, pitch Force of Will. Force of Fill out of resources. Here's Flusterstorm. And extend the hand. Illusionist not needed. GG's. Yasu takes it. Nicely played. Good games.